None of these goddamn pictures look like. Oh well, let's give him. This looks a little mysterious. We'll give him that picture. Okay, so you guys want to go talk to the dude that's tied up in the middle of town?
Yes. Yes, please.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, so I'm gonna kind of read through this, and I will say I'll read as I scan it, hoping to not reveal any things I'm not supposed to reveal, but to give you guys the information, because it's not a hey read this to your players thing. It's a background thing. So this is you guys by talking and listening to people that you find out that this is an especially harsh winter. It's not usually this bad. And that these barbarians have bore the brunt of it. This is the tribe that the guards were talking about. But they've managed to survive everyday worst situations, and there is a mysterious woman that the barbarians refer to as the Ice Witch. This guy that you're talking to in the center of town. He's almost dead, but he can certainly relay this information to you. And every time this witch appears and they try to attack her, she vanishes into the storm, only to reappear a few days later during the next attack. And this Ice Witch has... Nope, can't tell you that. Wow, I didn't realize there was so much backstory to this crap. Okay, and I guess, okay, yeah, he says, he tells you, this guy that's tied up, he says, please help me, travelers. I came here seeking aid for my people, and I fear without it they will perish. If my tribe falls, nothing will shield the people of 10 towns from the wrath of the Ice Witch. So he tells you all about this Ice Witch who's evil and nasty, and he says if you don't help him help his people, then his people won't be able to protect this town from this witch when she comes. So what do you guys say to that?
Well, how do we help him?
He says, if you'll untie me, I'll take you to where we need to go, and I'll introduce you to my people.
How can we
Is that
guarantee
going to
that?
crank off the townspeople?
Right now, as it happens, it's kind of early evening, and you guys are standing out in Times Square. There doesn't seem to be anybody around. They're all inside seeking shelter because the snow's blowing and it's really windy. So actually, nobody is watching you at this point doing this.
Okay, let's do it.
How can we guarantee that you're not going to stab us in the back once we get there?
I can't guarantee you that, but you'll just have to trust me.
Fair enough. If you guys try to stab us, we'll kill you. So, works out.
Okay, so if you guys untie him, okay, and if you wanted to at this time, if you get caught, you're probably gonna face, like, somebody's gonna be like, what the hell? But at this time, you could probably easily make it out of town with him and probably not get caught because the snow's blowing, it's dark, it's getting dark. And
Yeah,
you might be able to
we can
make
do
it out.
that. We're going to freeze to death outside of town?
Hopefully he'll take you to where there's shelter, but there's no way for you to really know.
Well, what do you say? I think it's worth the opportunity, or I think it's worth taking the risk and getting out of town, because, I mean, if we don't, then we could have a lot more people to worry about.
Yeah, I agree. Let's go.
All right, so we'll leave tonight.
Okay. Let's see if I can put him in there. Why doesn't he go in there? Oh yeah, he is in there. I gotta make him friendly, that's why.
The wagon's still there.
Yeah, the wagon, we just leave it. Okay, so you guys are making your way out of town. You're probably...
Can we set a small building on fire first?
You want to set a building on fire? Is that what you want?
Yeah, we
Okay.
can pretend that the barbarian escaped and did it, and we're chasing after him.
Well, as of right now, you guys are able to get away without being seen. You can probably walk right out the front gates without anybody seeing you. But if you light a building on fire, that's a different story. So...
Will help keep the townspeople warm?
Yeah, there's a difference between warm and burn to death.
Okay, no building, just a wagon.
So you want to light the wagon on fire?
No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Don't you know sarcasm when you hear it?
Usually not online.
Ah, you like Sheldon.
Sheldon knows sarcasm.
Sheldon Cooper.
Yeah, I said Sheldon likes sarcasm. He knows what it is.
But he didn't used to in season 2.
Well, it's season 10 now, or 9. Okay, so you guys can go ahead and... Oh, wait, let me give you the guy here. This guy's with you, so let me give you a token for him. That's this dude. He's there with you. So that's the escapee, I will call him. And you guys are making your way out of town. And so go ahead and march out of town and how you want to do it. I guess... Oh, you know what we need to do? Hold on a second. This is what we'll do. Everybody go to your party sheet and click on the order tab and find your order. And I will put your tokens in there. And you guys should be able to move those and what you want your marching order to be. And north will be up, so put it like who's in front goes on the top. I don't see any tokens moving, so I'm assuming I've lost. Oh, there we go. So, okay, I got both of you. I got you guys in there. Okay, good. So you want to go that way?
Yeah. Ashara is kind of the squishiest person amongst us all.
And I don't think I can put an NPC. Oh yeah, I can put an NPC in there. Oh no, I can't. You know why? Okay, you can show me where you want him, but I can't. He can't stay in there because it took him off the map when I did that.
Well, he's got to be leading the way because we don't know where the hell we're going.
Right, so he's going to be front and center. Okay, so you guys are going to be... I'm trying to match the map to what you guys have here. Okay, stop moving shit around, you guys. I need you to tell me when you're ready, when the marching order's ready, because I'm trying to match the map. And if you keep moving shit around, it's going to fuck me up. So is that what you guys want set?
I'm good.
I'm good too.
Okay, and you want the guy in front of you, like here? Like that? Is that where you want the dude?
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
Why, are we going to be attacked on the way out of town?
Why else would I be doing this?
I knew I should have set that fucking wagon on fire.
Yeah.
Okay, roll initiative.
That was a terrible roll. Whoa, what?
Your
Oh,
initiative is a
nonsense.
+9.
Yeah, because I have high dexterity and alert gives me +5.
Oh, right, it does.
It didn't add my dexes in.
That's because you didn't roll initiative. You just rolled a 20-sided die.
What die do I use?
You use initiative, which is on the character sheet in the middle. You just click on that.
Under actions or main or what?
No, under your main tab in the middle. It's right in the center smack middle of your front page of your character sheet.
Aha!
And what I like to do,
Okay.
Mike, is I left click that and drag it down and drop it into one of those brown hot bars at the bottom of your screen. That way, whenever I call for initiative in the future, all you have to do is click it once and you're done. You don't have to go search. There you go. Look at that. You don't have to go searching
Nice.
for it. Okay, so we got Ashara, we got Vihan, we got Vala, and we have 2 for Hawk because he clicked it twice, and we're going to make his initiative 7.
I'm used to double clicking shit.
Yeah, sometimes in the game, sometimes you do have to double click it. Sometimes you only have to single click it, so it just takes a while to get used to what you have to do. So first up is Vihan. There are 5 guards who have spotted you coming out with the prisoner from the gate.
Okay, so yeah, they've definitely spotted all of us, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I thought you said we could sneak out.
When I said that, what I was saying was that the people inside the town were all inside their houses, and that nobody was watching you, so that you could pretty much sneak out of town. I never said anything about guards not being posted outside the gates. So go fuck yourself.
so I'd like to move up there and attack guard number 3.
Okay,
Is it possible to talk to him?
you can. Someone's attacking now.
Oh, well, okay, I thought that they just decided to outright attack us. My bad.
Well, no,
Yeah, no, let's
they
try.
spotted you, but you're the first to act, so they haven't done anything yet. If you want to take that back and do something else, that's fine.
Yeah, let's have a conversation. I'd like to do a persuasion check to allow them to uh, take this guy outside of the city. Basically, they were going to leave him for dead, and we would like to try and take him and see if he can help us solve the problems. Give him our kind of own trial, and if he tries to betray us or if he ends up not being innocent, then we can execute him for you guys. As you guys have already left him for dead, shouldn't that be okay?
Okay, so these guards have an attitude of, this guy's a prisoner, he was caught stealing, he's to be dead, we don't care. But if you say what you just said, they are a little intrigued by, what do you mean help save the area? Like what can you expand on that before we shoot you in the face?
um, well, basically, he says that there is an ice witch that is bewitching the monsters in the nearby, causing them to attack people, and that she's the primary reason for our troubles here and the troubles that his clan has. And we were hoping that he could help us find her so that we can kill her.
Okay, so roll. Are you trying to roll persuasion check?
In the dice tower?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, and okay, so he does not believe you in any way, and he just says, prepare to meet your end. However,
Okay.
you even though you talked, you can still have your turn. You can still go in your initiative turn.
All right. Well, sorry that didn't work out, guys. So I'm gonna go there and attack that guy.
Okay. And that's a hit.
All right. Do damage, and then as a bonus, or as my bonus action, I will use my unarmed strike.
And that is a hit too. Well, that guard's not going to be much trouble. He's dead.
Awesome. Okay. And then I only moved 25 feet, so I'm gonna move down. I'm not within the guy's threat range, right?
Not now, no.
Okay. Then I want to move. Uh, yeah, I'll move there, and then end my turn.
Okay. And so Vala, these guards are now mad at you.
Why are they mad at me?
Well, they're not mad at you specifically. They're just mad at all of you because you're trying to take off with this guy. And they didn't believe your little story, which, by the way, happens to be true, but they didn't believe you.
I didn't tell my story yet.
You're going to change your story? Okay, you have 6 seconds of game time to say something.
Okay, well, I'll tell them that I don't want to kill all the guards. I hope the rest of you are alive are a little bit more reasonable in this one. The one that died, we're trying to take this guy out and get rid of your problems. He says there's something that's threatening you and the barbarians, so we're trying to get rid of them, and we don't want to kill you.
Okay, go ahead and roll a persuasion check.
How do I do that?
On your character sheet on the second tab called Skills, find Persuasion, pick up the dice, and drop it in the tower on the lower right. A little dice tower there.
What dice?
Well, on your character sheet, on the Skills tab, you find Persuasion, and then to the right of that is a +2.
I just did.
Okay, you hold the +2 with your left mouse and drag it down and drop it in the dice tower on the bottom right of the screen. Okay, so now let me see if he believes you. He does believe you.
Awesome.
So he says, we will let you pass, but we need you to leave the prisoner here with us, which obviously you can't do.
Yeah, well, if we leave him there with you, are you going to lead the way to the ice switch?
No.
We don't know where the ice switch is. He's going to lead us to her.
Oh, I see. Okay, go ahead, Richard.
What if we promise to kill the guy after we find the White Witch?
Are you saying that so that the guy you're going to kill can hear you say that?
Well, I mean, I'd rather please, 4 guys than 1.
Right, but I'm just asking because I want to be clear with you as a player. If you're saying that, why wouldn't this guy just lead you off a cliff? If you're like, hey, we're going to kill this guy later, why wouldn't he just lead you off a cliff? He can't believe that you're not going to try and, help him. So, do you really want to say that?
Well, I was thinking that metagaming, once we got clear, we would, tell him that we wouldn't kill him. But I mean, you do raise a good point. After saying it, there's no way that he's gonna trust us. I'm just gonna leave this one entirely up to Vala. He seems to be handling it well.
Okay, so they basically say you guys are free to go if you leave the prisoner here.
Well, we need the prisoner to lead us, or we need you to lead us. We need someone to lead us, and we don't know where the ice switch is. So if you want to leave the prisoner here, you guys can lead us.
Okay, so you have a chance to also do something on your turn, but they are not going to yield. They are going to still attack you.
You guys are incredibly stupid, aren't you?
Yes, they are, as a matter of fact.
Oh well, okay. I'll I'll move and do a spell then.
Okay.
How do I do the spell again?
Oh, which one do you want to do?
Thunderwave.
Okay, so Thunderwave's a 3x3, so you're going to target all of them. So just go ahead and control left click each one of them until you see their names in the combat tracker.
What the hell's a combat tracker?
The combat tracker, Mike, is the thing that keeps control of all of the initiatives. Okay.
Got it.
And so you've targeted guard 5, so now just target the other 2.
Okay.
And now on your Thunderwave spell, hit the cast button. Okay, and it did their saves, and now hit the damage button. Okay, so you killed 2 of them.
Good shit.
Punk ass bitches. And the other guy that you didn't kill was
That was
guard
actually
5.
burning hands amount.
Well, so you did burning hands then. It would have
Yeah,
still been
there's no
this.
cast on Thunderwave.
Yeah, there is. If you click on the magnifying glass next to the spell, it'll open the casting. Did you see it?
Ah, okay, gotcha.
So yeah, you have to. There's all so that your character sheet isn't 400 pages long. It condenses it, but you have to open it up to see. So that's fine. You burning hands them. It's the same. And now mark off one of your spells in your spell slots up top, and you'll be good to go. And do you want to move again or do anything else?
How far did I move?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay. And pass your turn if you're done. And next up is going to be Town Guard
Where do I
9.
say?
In the combat tracker, there's a bottom left, there's an arrow down that says, there you go. Okay, this guard's going to come here and try and attack you with his spear. Okay. And he does it, and he hits, and he does 4 damage. And this guard is going to come up next to Vala. He's going to do his spear attack. And he misses. Because he sucks. And this guy is in no condition to do anything except like try to survive, so he's really not going to do anything. But it is Hawk.
Okay, I'll move there.
Okie doke. So you'll have advantage, which means you can click the advantage key down in the lower left, the ADV, before you throw your attack. And it'll give you advantage. It turns red so that you know you've done it.
How do I do my attack again? I think I got the guy targeted. No, I got it. Val's got a target. No, he's got
No,
a target.
yeah, Hawk has guard 5 targeted, so you go to your actions page. You make sure that you've marked the ADV button down there, and then what are you going to use, your talent attack?
I was going to use my rapier and my offhand dagger.
Oh, you're okay. So you can do your rapier by double clicking the +6, and you hit him. Do you want to apply sneak attack damage?
Yep.
Okay, so you apply that effect. If you don't, okay, so all you did, okay, hold on a second. So all you're doing is you're clicking the gray star, which doesn't do anything. You have to actually hit the button that says effect. If you don't see it, use the magnifying glass next to sneak attack to open it, and you'll find the effect. There you go. Now roll your damage. You know how to, okay. Yeah, you murdered him big time. But I don't
Very
think
nice.
you have enough movement to get to the other guy to attack him, do you?
I think I moved 30, yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right, so pass your turn, and it'll be Ashara. There's one guard left that you can kind of see, maybe, from where you are.
Okay, I'll move here
Okay.
and attack that guy with second. That's not what I wanted. Attack that guy with my Eldritch Blast.
And you hit him.
Now, because of the Eldritch Invocation that I got, it pushes him back 10 feet. So will that give Bihan an op attack?
It will not, because op attacks only come from when they voluntarily move.
Oh, okay. And I believe that is the end of my turn.
Okay. So Bihan.
Okay. Bihan's gonna move down here. Yeah, that's good enough.
Okay.
That's what I want to do. There we go. And he's gonna do his attacks.
And he hits. And he kills the guy without even needed another attack.
Awesome.
Loot
Okay.
the bodies.
Loot the bodies. Okay, you find that they have whatever they had. I don't even know what they had. Swords?
Gold.
No gold. They're on guard duty. They didn't have any of their gold on them. No money.
Died for no pay.
They died for what?
For no pay.
Well, that's not to say that they weren't going to be paid, but now that whoever pays them doesn't have to pay now. Okay, so yes, there is experience for that. Wow. Kind of a lot of experience for how easy that was. Bihan's experience is wrong. Why is that? Oh,
New
because
character.
yeah, it's a new character. So Richard, change your on Bihan's experience, change it to 625.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys are now going to be able to make it with this guy out of town. There's no more guards. But this This is the first module they wrote, I think, and it is not well put together. It's like a fucking college course to hunt for the information as to what to do for the next encounter. So stand by while I figure it out. That's the one I want to hotkey. Okay, so you guys start to walk along, and he tells you. He starts to tell the story of why he was captured. He says it was all a big mistake, and that there was a merchant in town who who says that he stole from him, but he didn't steal from him, is what he's telling you. And
Why would the merchant say that?
he doesn't know. It was like one of those things where like I just can't. I was captured, and they brought me and tied me to the thing and said that I was a thief, and it's all untrue. I have no idea. He says the only thing he can think of is that they're so scared about the weather changing in this ice witch that they decided to just blame somebody. Okay, you guys got past the town guards. And each character do a perception check in the tower, please.
Perception is 1, 2. Oh, okay, cool.
Okay, so Hawk and Bihan already have, or Vala rolled a 1. You guys sense that traveling behind you, you can see through the snow and through the darkness torchlight, and you can tell that you're being pursued. So you can assume that somebody knows you killed guards, and they're far enough behind you that they won't catch you if you don't stop. You don't think they're not gaining on you, but you definitely see that you are being pursued.
Are we carrying torches?
No, I mean not that I know of. However, it is interesting to note that 2 of you can't see unless you have a light source. So the rogue and the monk need light sources, or they're going to have to be holding hands with the other 2 people, which I'm okay with. If you guys want to hold hands, trust me, come this way. But yeah, you guys are out in the the wilderness, and it's dark and it's snowing, and 2 of you have dark vision, the other 2 have nothing. So because of that, you would have to find yourself a light source of some kind.
I have one. One of my spells is Dancing Light.
All else fails, I can pull out a torch. It'll help me keep warm too. Do you want to address the people who are following us, or do you just want to keep on going?
I really don't want to stop and wait for him. Is it snowing out?
It is snowing.
Good.
Okay, so
Maybe
you guys
Bihan will just...
So you guys keep
ahead.
going. You're being pursued, but you don't think that. What's with the dancing lights, Mike? What's happening?
Light source.
Yeah, but why'd you
I was
click
trying
at
to
60?
figure out how to cast it.
You don't cast it. You just say you're casting it. There's no action to do in this computer to do it. You just say you're casting dancing lights. So
Okay.
you want to cast dancing lights? up to
Well,
4.
some of us need a light source.
Right. But how do you want it? Because Dancing Lights, as I was reading it, it says you can cast up to. You create up to 4 torch-sized lights within range. So how many lights do you want, and where do you want to put them?
2 lights and put them ahead of the 2 people that need light. Well, I don't know, the bird and whoever else needs a light.
Okay, so just have them hover in the air in front of them.
No,
Okay.
have in front of them so their bodies block a lot of the light
Okay,
from the people behind
perfect.
it.
Perfect. That way you shouldn't be seen. And that lasts for a minute, so I'm just going to assume that you keep doing that over and over and over as you walk along.
Yeah, it's a cantrip.
Okay, sounds good. So as long as you don't fall down or do anything, they shouldn't see the light.
Works for me.
Okay, so crossing the tundra. So he's leading you to their camp. He does know how to he knows how to make shelter. He can, for the 5 of you, he can make shelter and conceal you. And he says I'm strong enough to continue. If you want to just keep going, we can do that, or we can make shelter in hopes that the search party is bypasses us or doesn't find us. And he says I can't guarantee it, but there's a high chance that I can hide us from them.
How many torches do we see?
Stand by, I'll give you the answer to that. 5.
Which means there's probably about 5 in the search party.
Well, there's 5 in your search party and only 2 sources of light, so you can't really be sure, but you do see 5 torches.
How far away are they?
Oh, they are, you would guess, 30 minutes behind you. So in terms of distance, maybe half a mile, because it's just like, it's trudging through snow and it's difficult movement. So even though they're only half a mile behind you, it'll still take them a while to get there. Enough time for this guy to build his shelter he claims he can build.
Oh, sure, why not? So I don't care if he wants to build a shelter. It's better than walking through the snow, I guess.
Okay, so he constructs this. He goes and he starts digging up sticks, and he even chops a tree down real quick, and he does it with his hands, like that. He has special hands that he can chop down. Not a giant tree like a big redwood or anything, but just like a couple 2-foot tall trees. Starts mixing up a bunch of snow. Huh?
He's a monk.
Oh, this guy? How do you know that? Did I say that he was a monk?
No, he said he was breaking wood with his hands, chopping down wood with his hands.
Yeah, but no, not yeah. Okay, so anyway, I'm sorry. I'm a little thrown off by your commentary, Mike. So forgive me for that. I'm just trying to keep it going here. So he constructs this shelter, which is big enough for 5 of you to crawl into, and it's kind of an embankment in the snow. And basically what it's going to entail is you guys will all be able to get in there. This party might go right past you, and we're going to roll to find out if that happens. So you guys get all in there, and then everybody make for me a... oh, no, never mind. Don't make it. I'm going to do a group survival check.
Group go.
Okay, so group survival check. Yep, okay, you guys passed that. So this party does go right by you, and you guys are able to take
I'll try to count how many is in it.
Okay, do a perception check in the tower.
Okay. And remember, I have 120 feet of dark vision.
Right. Your best estimate is that there's 5 people in that party.
Okay, works for me.
And you guys rolled high enough on your group survival check that they do not find, nor are they really looking for any kind of hiding place. They just blow right past you. So you'd even be able to take a short rest during the time that you're in this, that you're in this little hiding place.
To what point?
So I will apply a short rest to you, and Bihan is the only one who's got damage. So if you want to throw a hit die, you can. And you're all back healed again. And
Fantastic.
the Warlock has all of her spells back. And that's it. So oh god damn it. I keep closing the thing and it tells me what to do. Okay, so they pass you. This, by the way, I made that up. They're not supposed to pass you, but I thought that was kind of a cool thing to have them pass you. So you guys are still on your way. This guy covers up his shelter. He just kind of kicks it and covers it up so that whoever might find it, might go, hey, who was hiding here? And he tells you, okay, we can proceed toward my place. And you guys, in the middle of the night, happen across a young barbarian type. And he seems to know, this guy that you're traveling with seems to know him. And he says, oh, yes. He says, do not attack. This is my friend, Wyglef. And you guys approach him, and he's got injuries, but they're just superficial. And this guy that you're traveling with says, does anyone have any water or ration or anything that they can give him to help my friend cure himself up?
Let me look. I might.
Yeah, ditto.
Yeah, I have some rations and water that he can use.
Okay, so he thanks you, and he says he says, I'm so glad that you're able to find my friend. We had heard that he had been captured, and so thank you for bringing him. And I see that he says, oh, you guys must be on your way back to camp. And Hengar, the guy that you're traveling with, he says, oh yes, we're going right back to camp. And these are my new friends who rescued me, and so we're going to go back and see what we can do to help them. And he says, okay. And he goes, well, I was heading to town to see if I could rescue you and gather up some more people, so maybe I'll just come back with you guys to camp. And he joins you. And he doesn't really have a stat block, but he'll be with you nonetheless.
Toolbox carrier.
Yeah, he can carry the toolbox. Okay, so you guys trudge, and it starts to get light, and you trudge more, and you're trudging. Apparently, that party that was pursuing you is nowhere to be found, and it becomes completely light outside. It's still snowing. Yet you don't see anybody around for as far as you can see. And
Okay.
you go for maybe another day. And you finally get to where he's leading you.
Mile after mile, day after day, slogging it through the snow.
And you come upon this elk tribe camp. And this is what that looks like. A little picture of it.
Where's the shitter?
Oh, I don't know. Probably isn't one. These are barbarians.
I haven't gone since the town.
That reminds me. You guys can get here, and it probably takes you all day to get here, and when you get here at night, the guy brings you into the camp and shows you where you can sleep and rest, and he'll introduce you to the proper people in the morning. So that gives you a long rest and gives you all the benefits and and hit dice and all that back as appropriate. So you get back, and he starts to tell you about the bear tribe raid that occurred in his absence. He finds out while you guys were sleeping, he talked to the head of the elk tribe, and they're readying a group of warriors to follow raiders and rescue their prisoners before they're sacrificed to the Frost Maiden. He plans to accompany his group and invites you guys to go with him. And he is going to introduce you to King Gerund Elkhart, who is the wise leader of the barbarian tribe.
Well, they going to feed us first?
And yep, they had a meal for you. It was quite tasty and warm. They somehow are able to, in this great wilderness, they are able to fix up some warm victuals. And so you guys are all fed, you're all rested.
Yeah, I'd like to go along with their party and help them.
Sounds good.
Okay. Okay, there's this guy named Fulnor Hagbarth, who is the elk tribe's best tracker, and he leads you guys and a band of a dozen elk tribe warriors to the bear tribe's camp, which is near Evermelt, the city of Evermelt. And they tell you on their way that there's a hot spring about 10 miles east of the Elks tribe's camp, and they send many of their warriors there to heal up and get warm. It's kind of a secret place. And as you are on your way, yeah, I wish it gave me. Okay, well, let's see what happens. Wolf attack. Oh boy. Okay. What's the D3 for, or D4? I mean.
I was rolling to see how many cups of coffee I wanted.
That would be an opportunity for you to roll a dice in your own physical environment on your desktop at home, rather than rolling it in the window. Because every time something goes in the chat window, as DM, I have to look over there and find out what's happening. So that's kind of a distraction.
I don't have a D4 at my desk.
Well, then I don't know what to tell you. But you should always, if you're rolling something in the chat window, there should be a reason for me to know what it is. On the way.
I'll drop it in the tower then.
No. That's not. Don't roll it in the tower either, because I still see it.
I don't.
Yeah, you do see the shadow die go by, though. Okay, so on your way, you guys. Well, before I can even say that, I need to set this up. So how do I? I'm just looking for the tribesmen because I should be able to have stats for them, but they don't really. They have that. That's the guy you saved.
Ooh,
It's
I
kind of
know,
good
I'm
looking.
sleeping next time.
See? Okay, so I guess I'll go to NPCs and see if they have... This is a really weird module. Most modules are one thing. This is broken up into 2 different things, a campaign guide and then like the module itself. And so there's a lot of different links that refer to like, oh, go look over here, and then you go look there and there's not the information you're looking for. So
That's
once
okay.
again, that's just a factor of me being unprepared, guys. I thought I was going to roll through this like I do all the other modules, but basically this required me to read a whole fucking book, and I just didn't do it. Okay, NPCs. Oh. Oh, great. Okay. Sorry, guys. I keep apologizing because if I was playing, I'd be really frustrated. I'm glad you guys have a lot of patience. Because I
Yeah,
can't.
we're getting tired of you apologizing.
Okay, then I just won't. So when there's long periods of silence, that's just me reading.
That's okay. Reading, we understand.
I took forever to make my character. I mean, it'd be really wrong if I was impatient with you.
If there's a long delay, I'll just grab my notes.
Elk Tribe Warriors.
That's
Let's
not
try
like it
that.
sounds. I have some habanero almonds.
Okay, so
And boy, they are hot.
Christ, I just closed the fucking. Oh my god. Okay, so I put 6 warriors in the combat tracker. Those are the guys that are with you. And
This is probably going to be a huge fight then, if we have that many allies.
well, they just they a half a dozen of these guys went with you um, to go to that place, and as you guys are going there, something happens.
The Talon guards catch us.
Well, they're going to be in for a nasty surprise because we have friends now.
Okay, so there's no map for the. Oh my god. Okay, hold on.
Yes?
What? There's no grid on this? Okay, I can fix that. God damn it. I need a grid, everybody. I gotta put a grid on the map. Zoom in and try it this way. It should be 50. 150. There we go. Alright, that looks good. Okay, I'm gonna share a map. In just a second. And there is no map for this, so I just picked one. So pretend that it's white and snowy on the map. And that all of those things that are on the map, like the pond and all that, that's not there. It's just a white snowy expanse. So there's none of those objects are there. And let's see, Ashara. Oh, Vala's not there. Vala there, and then now you guys can put yourselves. I'll draw a square here. Whoops, hello. Not a giant one. Okay, you guys can line yourself up anywhere in that square, and I'll give you the warriors too. And this is basically you're traveling like diagonally across this map is the easiest way to explain it.
Okay.
And there's still some more people, so okay, there should be 6 of those guys. There's only 5 of them, huh? Damn it. 7, 1, 12, 14. Okay, there we go. So now you guys can place all those guys where you would be, how you would be walking in your marching party or whatever.
Whoa. Does that seem good to you?
It's however you guys want to do it. That's fine. And as you guys are walking along in the snowy business, it is now time to roll initiative because what I was doing all this time is setting up the wolves that are about to attack you.
Oh, fun. She always has low initiative.
Okay, and I will roll for the NPC. And he's got a dex of +1, so going to be 7. Not she, but he. The dude you saved. Who's all back to full strength now and everything. Okay, so here come the wolves, but Bihan gets to act first.
Okay. This is tough because, yeah. I guess I'll move up to
Cold mac and cheese is not
here
very good.
because they're kind of far away. I can't really. I could take a dash action, but then I'd be putting myself in danger. So I think I'll just stick there and then pass my turn.
Would you like to ready an action?
Oh, yeah, I'd love to ready an attack with my quarterstaff.
Okay, you can do that.
Is there something that I have to do, or is it just a spoken thing?
Nope, I made a little note in the combat tracker, so I'll know.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so this wolf sees you, and guess what? Now you can take your ready to action because he's on you. He's on you like
Awesome.
wolf on a person. That is a lame simile that I made.
There we go. Okay. And attack him with my quarterstaff. Oh, that was a bad roll.
Oh, you missed, and you did not trigger the table, so nothing bad happened.
Whew. Okay.
Okay, now he's going to try to bite you. And, oh my god. Oh,
He
Jesus.
crit.
He crit you.
Oh god.
The fumble, the critical table says you're scared. The target must flee for 1 round. So you have to run, but you don't do that on, you do that on your turn. And he's going to do his crit damage. This could be bad. Oh my god. Okay, and then
shit.
you do a strength saving throw, which you pass, so he does not knock you down. And it is
Oh,
Hawk's
no.
turn.
Well, they're kind of far away, aren't they?
Well, I don't know. They're not as far away as the party that was chasing you. Hawk can fly.
Yeah, I know he's moving to there, and he'll be about 20 feet up.
Okay.
There's no tree stumps there, is there?
No, it's all just blank snow.
Okay, that's fine. And he'll take a bow shot at, I guess, one of the wolves.
Okay.
How'd I shoot again?
You target him, which you did, and then on your what do you call it? On your actions tab, just go and double click the attack, the plus whatever for the bow. And you did not attack, you rolled damage. So go ahead and roll the attack. And you hit, so we'll leave the damage you rolled, and that's fine.
And I check off an arrow.
It should have done it for you automatically.
It did not.
It did not. Hold on.
I can do it, but let you do it.
short bow attack. That's because you attacked with your rapier, not your short bow.
Gotcha.
So I ticked an arrow
Yeah.
off for you. But had you attacked with the right weapon, it would have ticked an arrow off for you.
Okay. Yeah, I'm
Okay.
usually attack with the rapier.
Yeah, and
Okay, I'm
then,
done then.
but it's the same attack, so it's fine. Okay,
But
so
it did
yeah,
damage on her.
yep, you did 10 damage, and pass your turn, and then it'll be your turn again because it's Vala.
So you got Hawks about 25 feet up.
You said 20. Do you want it to be 25?
20's fine.
Okay.
Just out of tooth range. She'll move to there.
Okay.
Getting the hang of this.
That's a hit on Wolf 13 with the Firebolt. And it was deadly. Because you killed it.
Nice.
Very nice. Okay.
Move back to there.
Okay. Discipline. They have a special skill, these warriors. The warrior chooses a creature within its reach. The next attack roll made against that target by a friendly creature who also has the discipline action has advantage. Oh, cool. Okay. So this warrior is going to do his movement. To here. He will disciplined Wolf 30 so that his cohorts can get advantage on it. But then he will try to kill it. And he hits it. And he does 6 damage. So the next guy will go 10, 20, 30. He will discipline the wolf as well. He will have a -2, but he will have advantage.
Sounds kind of kinky.
It's a lot of kinky stuff.
Discipline the
And
wolf.
he hits him. And he does damage. And he kills it.
The wolves are dropping like flies.
Right. And Human Warrior 11 is going to go 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 to right there. And Warrior 7. Oh, and this Human Warrior 11 is going to discipline Wolf 15. So any of these other guys that want to attack it can get 30, 40, 50, 60. Very brave. Or stupid. And it is now Wolf 7. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Closest target is the monk.
Shit. Before he makes any attacks on me, I was looking on my character sheet because my AC seemed a little bit low to me. It's not including my wisdom modifier like I get from my unarmored defense. It's 10 plus my wisdom and dex modifier, and it's not including my wisdom modifier. Thank you.
Should be good now.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, he's gonna bite you. He's gonna try to bite you. He doesn't.
Oh god.
Warrior 12. Let's see, 20, 30. You can go 30. Okay, 40, 50. He's gonna get right up in this wolf's face and not do anything. Ashara.
Okay. Ashara's gonna move up. At least she only has 30 movement speed. Look. Yeah, she has 30 movement speed. Okay, so she's gonna move up to there
Okay.
and target Wolf 7.
What's she targeting with?
She's going to attack with yeah, she's gonna attack with Eldritch Blast.
Okay, so hold on. I'm not counting any of
Whoa.
that. First of all, you did it twice, but you didn't apply any negatives that I want to give you because you have the wolf has cover.
I don't know why
So,
it went twice. I only
well,
hit
you
cast once.
probably clicked it. Well, you have the wolf and yourself targeted.
Oh
So
my god.
untarget yourself and then apply a -2 and then do it again.
Okay.
So you missed.
Oh my gosh. Okay. And she will end her turn.
So wolf 15 is certainly going to try and bite this dude. And wolf 15 in wolf language says, "What's up, dude?" And he hits the guy. And he does damage. And the guy fails his saving throw and is prone. Wolf 5. One is going to see that. Go up. He has pack tactics. The guy's prone anyway, doesn't really matter. It's all the same advantage. You can't get double advantage. And he kills that guy. Wolves have taken out one of your party. Boo. But it is now this guy's turn. And he has a longbow. So he's going to use it. First thing he's going to do is move as close as he can. 10, 20, 30, 40. Going to get out his longbow. He's going to shoot at the wolf. He misses. It's a very, very sad day. Okay, the human warrior number 1, the last guy, he's going to just charge up there. He can't really. Whoops, he can't really act, but he can get there. Okay, round 2. It is Bihan.
And he is going to flee like no one has fled before.
He has to flee for 1 round, does he not?
He does.
Or was that before? Okay, yeah. So, oh my god. Okay, so he flees. And when he does so, there will be a bite attempt. Which misses.
Oh, thank God.
And off he goes.
I guess I should just be thanking you, Rob.
You thank the dice. Okay, so Hawk is up now while we watch Bihan flee all the way down there. So Hawk is 20 feet in the air. God, this is gross. Cold mac and cheese. Not that bad, but it's not that good either. Are you there, Mike?
Yeah, I just attacked.
Oh, okay. So yeah,
I
kind
think
of announce what you're doing.
Wake
Don't just no. It's not a matter of me being waken up. I was waiting for you, but you didn't say anything. So that's a hit.
I targeted Wolf 5 and I
Right, but you
hit
got
and
to
checked off.
with Fantasy Grounds. It's not like I'm sitting at a table with you and watching you in physical form roll up dice, and I can hear it crackle across the table. If I'm not looking in the chat window, then
I'm just trying to figure out how to do this without having to ask you every time.
it's not a matter of asking. It's just usually what you do is you say, okay, I'm going to attack because there might be something I need to do, like wait before you attack. I have to, whatever it might be. So it's just kind of a protocol with online that you just say, okay, here's what I'm doing.
Did not know that.
So you can roll your damage because you whacked him. You whacked him with your short bow, something fierce. Okay, he took that. And unless you want to move, you can pass it and it'll be your turn again because it's Vala right after you.
Yeah, I think I'm just flapping and hovering here in the air. I'm in a good shooting position.
Okay, sounds good.
She'll move to there.
Okay.
Okay, she shoot another firebolt.
At which one?
The one I got targeted.
Okay, go ahead. And that's a miss.
She'll stay there. She's good.
Okay. So, Human Warrior 14 is going to come right up. And he's going to miss. Fantastic. Human Warrior 10 going to come right up. These guys all have advantage on their attacks. Yet, it is not helping them. That is a miss as well. Okay, this guy is going to come up to this wolf and try to... Whoops, hello. I moved the whole map. That's not good. Usually that's a bad idea. He is going to target his little guy. Try to attack him with a spear. Oh my god, he got a hit. And he killed it. That's good news.
Nice. Good.
Bye-bye, one wolf. Okay, next up is... Oh, this wolf. So this wolf has many targets. Well, 3. Of which he will take this guy. And try to bite him. And he fumbles. He fumbles his bite. Apply max crit damage to yourself. Oh my god. Okay, so he's gonna take...
Okay.
He's gonna take 10. No, wait, that's not right. 2d4, so that's 44, so 16, so he's gonna take 18 and die.
Holy balls.
He killed himself. That's bullshit. I love it. Okay, Human Warrior 12. Yeah, he's like, I'm out. He bit himself and killed himself. I don't understand, but that's what happened. He has advantage. And does he hit? No, he rolls a 2 and a 3. What a pussy. Ashara, do something.
Okay.
There's one wolf left.
Ashara's gonna come out. There. I think I won't have disadvantage or a -2 if I move out there, right?
No, that's close enough. You can get a clean shot there.
Okay. And I will
Cover
try to
is
hit him with
always
knowledge.
a minus, not a disadvantage. But you don't have it in this case. But you missed anyway.
Damn it. Ah, my rolls.
And now the wolf gets one final chance. And the wolf doesn't have 12 action surges, so it's not like he can kill everybody. He's going to try and take a bite out of this warrior, and he does. And he knocks the warrior on the ground. However, I don't know that that's going to make much of a difference. All right, now. This guy's going to step up. Oh, it's a prone wolf. He doesn't want to shoot at it. He wants to run at it.
It's a prone wolf.
It's a prone wolf. Yeah, no, that's my fault. It's not a prone wolf. It's a prone guy. Yeah, that's my mistake. So instead, I don't know why I thought that, but he's going to stand back there and shoot. I applied it to the... I didn't apply it to the wrong person in the game, but I did apply it to the wrong person in my mind. So it's good to have computers to tell me what I did wrong. All right, Human Warrior 1. He's going to step up to the plate and try and knock a home run. Oh my god, these guys. They're getting all their bad rolls out of the way now so they can roll good later. Okay, Bihan, you no longer have to flee.
I'm not going to be able to get in range, though. Nevertheless, he tries to rejoin the party and regain some of his hurt pride.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he's just going to chill out here.
All right, so Hawk's still 20 feet up. You could probably have a clear shot at the wolf from where you are.
Oh no, I'm going to fly down, and as I fly, I'm going to pull my rapier out. I'll just be holding my bow in my offhand. I'll fly to right there.
So here, you mean?
Yep.
Okay. And yep, it gave you advantage because he's prone and you hit. And you do damage to him, but do not kill him. So it would be Vala's turn.
She'll move to there.
Okay. That guy says, hi, how do you do? Doggone, Quiet Bear. Doggone.
I'll rub against him and say, hi, cutie.
Because it's a wolf. Doggone. I see what you did. I follow you.
And I shoot a firebolt at him.
Okie doke. And that is a hit.
Nice.
And that is max damage on the firebolt. Dead wolf.
Good shit.
Okay, I put my arms around the guy and say, you saved us, my hero.
Yeah, he's kind of doesn't know what to do. But the DM knows what to do. He awards experience points. Okay, so you guys surpass that random wilderness encounter.
Can we skin their hides and sell them someplace?
It's not World of Warcraft, so probably not. No. You guys, the other guys that you're traveling with aren't going to want to take the time to do that. They're just going to leave them.
I can take a no.
Okay, so
We got our newest member injured.
it's all right.
We also got one of our guys, one of the tribesmen injured.
Yeah, one of the tribesmen is injured, one of them died, and Bihan was completely useless that entire fight.
I don't know that I want to show this map to
No,
the
he took
players
damage.
because I don't know if they're supposed to know where the fucking dragon's lair is. Holy shit, I'm not showing that map.
He just don't want to go charging up there alone anymore. He cut out a supply.
That's for the camping guy. Okay, so you guys are approaching Evernet, the place where you're supposed to be going.
Were you supposed to have a big fight up here?
Well, that's what they think's gonna happen. Yeah.
Do we want to take a short rest so we throw some people can throw healing dice?
You guys can do that if you want.
That would be nice.
Okay, so you guys can park it for an hour with these guys. They'll set up a little quick campfire to sit around for an hour, and you guys can take a short rest.
Yeah, one of them needs to throw us healing dice too.
And they have 2. NPCs don't normally get healed that way, but I will do that. So he heals 2 points.
Everything helps.
Everything does help. Okay. And oh, no wonder they didn't. Okay. No wonder they didn't give me those NPCs and I went searching for them, which I'm glad I did because they helped you with the wolves. But the reason they don't give it to you is because now it tells me when you guys get to the Bear Tribe camp, the Elk Tribe warriors accompanying the adventurers deal with their share of Bear Tribe encampment. This encounter represents only the Bear Tribe warriors that the adventurers must face themselves. So it's just you guys against these guys. So I can get rid of.
We get to keep Engar.
Yeah, he would stay with you. Yeah. But the other guys, let's see, the easiest way is to turn them all bad and get rid of them.
They were the chosen ones. They were supposed to bring balance to the Force.
And yet, they failed. Okay, so yeah, Engar's going to stay with you guys for now. And you guys get to this Bear Tribe camp, and all hell breaks loose, and there is no map for this. So I will get another map. This is supposed to be like Theater of the Mind, but I don't like doing it that way. I'd rather have a map.
Well, having a map also makes it easier to position.
Yeah, because when you do it without a map, you can just say, okay, I'm about 30 feet away from this guy, and then I move, and then everybody has to remember everything, and it's a lot of bullshit. I'd rather have a map.
Yeah, maps are better.
Maps are better. So, maps. Let's get a
Bella's going to climb up on Hengar and sit on his shoulders so she can see further.
How large is Hawk?
The what?
How large is Hawk?
How large is Bella?
Is Hawk?
Oh, hold on.
Oh, right, the fucking goddamn fucking
5
god
foot tall, 90 pounds.
damn it.
Okay.
There's no grids on this map, yet there is a grid. You can see that there's a grid, but it's not part of the, it's gotta be this kind of grid. 50. Come on, give it to me. 50. There we go. Oh, it's 49. Close enough. No, it's not. I don't like it. I'm going to redo it. Because it'll bug the shit out of me. That's why. And now I'm talking to myself. God damn it, it did it again. Oh my god, you guys. You can't believe. I'm trying to draw the grid on the map and I'm using my mouse to position it, and every time I get it to exactly where I want, I let go and it moves 1 pixel and it redoes it wrong. It's making me I'm going to kill myself. All right, here we go. 3rd time's the charm.
Is there a place on our character sheet that shows our EPs?
Yes. It is not very intuitive. On the front page, on your main tab, where it says your class, all the way down that line to the right is a magnifying glass. And if you click on that, it'll open it up and it'll tell you what level you are, how many EPs you are. And
Okay,
then
got it.
for next level, that's not automated. You have to type in what you want that to say. So you can put 900 in there as a reminder, because 900 is the next level. You guys can all do that. Okay, so this time, I'm going to put you guys on the map.
What map?
Well, you haven't got it yet. Just be patient. Okay, and when you guys get that, you can position yourselves inside the blue square anywhere you want.
Looks good to me.
Same.
Okay. In that case, go ahead and roll initiative. And you guys all know that there's a battle going on. There's people running around everywhere, but you guys are in this sort of a clearing. The trees that are on the map, it's all snowy, but the trees that are on the map are there. So those are cover and whatnot, if you guys want to use them. The water, though, is not there. Just the trees and then snow. So at this point, during the battle, you don't really see anybody, but you know there's people there, like hiding behind trees and stuff. So Bihan, go ahead and make a perception roll.
Okay, cool.
And we'll see if you can see anybody while they're hiding. going to give him a 10, 15, and 20. Okay, yes, you can. You can make out where two people are, but they are in cover. You know they're there, but they're still hidden but in cover. So, like if you took a shot at them, if you took a ranged shot, for example, you'd be at -5. But if you go up on them or move to where you can shoot, I guess you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. Okay. Well, after running in last time and getting my face eaten off, I'm gonna try and be a little bit more stealthy, or not stealthy, but a little bit more safe and cautious. I'm gonna use movement to. Oh, you haven't locked the thing.
Okay, thank you. I did now.
Okay. I'm gonna move through here to the back of this tree. Wait, does it seem like he spotted us yet?
Yeah, you can tell that they definitely know you're there, and they're going to attack you.
Okay. Okay. Oh, thank you. Then yeah, I'm gonna move over here, and then ready just in case someone comes up and tries to surprise me, which they can't. But I mean, in case someone tries to surprise me, I'm gonna ready an attack with my staff.
Okay.
And then end my turn. Wow,
Okay,
Ashara
Ashara.
actually had. I'm surprised she actually had good initiative. Okay.
You can. She can roll a perception check as well.
Ah, right. Okay. Skills. I think that's this one.
Okay, so she doesn't know anything other than what Bihan knows.
Okay, but she does know what Bihan knows?
Yes.
Okay. Then she's gonna move there. Target this guy. What's the range on this ability? 90 feet. Perfect. Okay. And she's gonna cast Hex on him.
Okay.
Which gives her an extra 1d6 necrotic damage whenever she attacks him.
Right. That's a first level spell.
And that, yeah. And that was a bonus action. Do you allow multiple spells in one round?
I do if one of them is a cantrip.
Okay, cool. Then yeah, I'll cast a cantrip. I'll cast an Eldritch Blast at the guy.
Okay, so that's going to be -5.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you gotta wait till I give you cover before you attack because it's obviously not a clear shot. So you missed anyway, so it's fine. So
Then I
now,
will end my turn.
okay. So this guy pops out from. Whoops! Hello. God damn it! Every time I try to move a token, I move the whole map, and it really makes me crazy. This guy pops out from behind the tree. He's going to shoot a longbow at the hawk and miss. And then he will run around behind this tree and not be seen anymore at this point. And it is now the hawk's turn, and you can roll a perception check. Okay, so the hawk knows he did see the person that shot at him, but can't see him now. But you do know that the one you can see on the map is there. behind the tree there.
Okay, well, Hawk's gonna get his bow out and fly off and take a shot at this other.
Okay.
He'll fly to there.
Okay, and you can get a clear shot from there. And that's a hit. Okay, he takes the damage. And I believe, once again, Bala follows Hawk, so it's Bala's turn. Gonna have to say goodbye to your honey if you're gonna move. Maybe you're not gonna move.
Yeah, can I see the guy Hawk shot at?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, Vala gets a perception check as well.
Stuck this castle in the wrong damn place.
You can move it. You can right-click it and choose unlock and move it if you don't like it where it is. Okay, she sees... Vala sees the guy that Hawk just shot at, and she also sees where the guy that went behind the tree is back there. He's still in cover, but she knows he's back there. So what is she going to do?
She's gonna target the one Hawk shot at and shoot it, do a spell at him.
Okay, which spell?
I'm looking.
Okay, just let me know before you do it.
Do a magic missile.
Okay, then you can go right ahead.
I'm gonna do all three of them on.
Yeah, just click it 3 times. Just click the damage 3 times. Make sure that you... Oh yeah, you've got him targeted. So yeah, just click it 3 times and you'll be all set. Oh, you killed him. Twice. Nice.
Nice.
Fucking magic missile, man. Can't miss. Mostly can't miss.
And then I'm gonna move and get some cover.
Okay.
I'm done.
Okay. My medication alarm going off. Take care of that later. Okay, there's another guy.
How do I move it? By right clicking it.
The tower that's in the... You talking about the dice tower?
Yeah.
I think... I may be wrong on this because the DM doesn't have a dice tower. Only players have it. But I think you can right-click on it and it'll say, do you want to move it? Or it'll give you some option to move it. But it might not. I don't know.
It
It's
gives
just got a
us
lock
the an unlock option. You have to
Yeah,
hit that, and then you can move
yeah.
it.
Then you can move it after you unlock it.
Okay, got it.
Okay, so this guy comes out, and he's gonna throw a javelin, but he is too far away. He has disadvantage. And what does he do? Does he hit? Yes, he does, even with disadvantage. But he is now in the open. And it is Hengar's turn. And he is going to 10, 20. He gets right up to this guy. And he says, fuck it. And he's going to recklessly attack.
It's kind of scary.
Which means he gets advantage, but he will grant advantage as well. And he will do his great sword. Oh, and he hits.
Oh gosh.
And he does
It's
some
gonna hurt.
damage. And it is round 2, Bihan. There's a guy out in the
Okay.
open and a guy behind the trees.
So he's gonna go after the guy out in the open.
Okay?
And attack him with the quarterstaff.
And you hit.
Awesome. I'll do damage, and then use my bonus action to unarmed strike.
And that's a miss.
Damn. Okay.
Boo. And then Ashara is up.
Ashara's gonna use her bonus action to curse that guy.
Okay.
As soon as I get there, we go. Okay. And then she's
Do you
going
have
to move out.
hold on a second. Do you have Oh, you know what? You have that as expiring after 1 round.
Oh, I'll change that.
And an easier way to do it is just apply it to yourself and make it for like an hour. Because you can bounce it from character to character. Like if you kill a guy or if a guy gets killed, you can move
Yeah.
it, right? So just always leave it on your character and
That's
that's what I would do.
okay. Wait. So make it on myself.
Yeah, you have to make it on yourself. Because if you gave it to him, didn't you? Oh my god. No, that gives him an extra d6. You want it on yourself. I know it's kind of confusing,
Yeah.
but the effect is telling you whoever's rolling damage, they get an extra d6. So you put that on yourself, not on the character.
Do I do targeting or affect target as self or both?
Well, I don't know what you're talking about. Let me look at it.
Because I just dragged it into my character sheet from the PB.
Yeah, what is this?
PBH
What is this hex?
Yeah, hex.
Okay, so yeah, first of all, let's put hex on it so that I know what it is. I like all my combat tracker things labeled so that I know what the hell's going on. So hold on a second. Okay, hex. Damage 1. Okay, 1 hour targeting self and none never. That's right. So now it's right. So now when you apply it, it'll go on yourself and you'll be good to go.
Okay, cool.
So what you do is you say, I'm hexing that guy, but you put the effect on yourself. and it just stays on yourself. And then when he dies, you say, "Oh, I'm moving my hex to the other guy." But game mechanics verbally and game mechanics in the combat tracker are two different things, right?
Right. Okay.
So it's a little
Thank you.
confusing until you do it, and then you're like, "Oh, I see how this works now."
That makes sense. So do I? Are
So
you able
apply.
to take it off of him?
I did.
Okay.
So now when you click it, you don't even have to target yourself because it has self, so it'll always just apply it to you.
Well, that's fantastic. Okay.
Yeah, just click it and it'll do it. See? Oh, you know what?
Awesome.
Can you see that? Do you see that it's on yourself?
Yeah.
Okay, because it's got parentheses around it, which usually means players can't see it, but if you can see it, that's great.
I'm gonna move up a little bit just to make sure that I have clear line of sight, and then I'm going to attack him with an Eldritch Blast.
Okay. And you miss.
Oh my god. Okay.
See, now, had you had that on one round, it would have just come off, and then you'd have to reapply it, and it'd be a giant pain in the ass. Okay, so this guy now is like, what the who the? And he comes charging out and is going to attack Utsamami with his greatsword.
Not Hootsamami.
Yeah, Hootsamami. What's the guy's name again? Hengar? I can never remember NPCs. Whoa! Okay, so we'll just take the first one. Holy shit. He missed anyway. What the hell? Okay, so it's the Hawk's turn. Not the Hawk, but
Okay,
Hawk.
Hawk is gonna fly behind one of these guys and pull out his rapier and put his bow in his offhand and then make a rapier attack.
Okay.
He'll fly to there.
Okay. And you hit. What was that extra damage?
Sneak attack. I got him flanked.
Oh, okay. So yeah, just make sure and let me know so that I can keep track. You killed him. Also, I need to... You don't have sneak attack labeled. I need to label that so I can see it. Then I wouldn't have had to ask you. I will label
Okay.
it.
That's sneak attack.
But now I've labeled it in the actual effect so that when you apply it, it'll say that in the combat track. Then when you roll, instead of saying damage 1d6, it'll say sneak attack damage 1d6. Then I'll know what's going on.
Okay.
Just little teeny tiny things that make everything easier and better. Okay, so you killed that guy. Fuck. He DAO'd.
Let me see how much movement I got left. I only got 10 feet of movement left, so I guess I'll jump up in the air and fly about 5 feet.
Okay. And then it's
Right there.
Vala's team. Turn, I mean.
She'll move out to there. And shoot him with a firebolt.
Okay. And that misses.
Then she'll move back to there.
Okay. And Hengar Arswald the Magnificent is going to try to do it again.
The Hoochie Mama.
Yeah, the Hoochie Mama. Great sword. Oh, it's a hit. Come on, kill it. No. So back up to the top. Bihan.
Alright, he's gonna move over and give him the old 1-2 if he survives that long.
Yep, if you move one more, you get advantage.
Oh,
Too late, you hit him.
okay. That's alright, I can move for my unarmed strike.
Except that you killed him with one. Well, you got 5, but you rolled a 1. Alright, so you guys dispatch of this. I can't wait to find out what happens next, because I certainly don't know. I do know you get XP, though. Damn!
That's a
This
lot of
module is only
experience.
supposed to go to 3rd level. You guys are already 3rd level. But I think there's more to do, I'm sure.
Maybe it's planned for more characters.
No, because it divides it up. If a party of 4 is a quite common. I think it's balanced for 4 or 5 players. So, but you guys did have random encounters too. That always adds to stuff. But
This is true.
in 5th edition, the first 3 level, or the going from 1 to 3 is like super fast anyway. All right, so let's find out what happens now. The Elk Tribe warriors accompanying the adventurers deal with it. Yeah. You can adjust.
I know what's going to happen.
Do you? What's going to happen?
Hengar's going to get laid.
Maybe.
Depends on how high you roll your persuasion check.
Yeah, is it persuasion? Is it intimidation? Is it what's the rape check? Is that just an attack roll?
Oh, Jesus.
That's very bad. Okay, let's see. I always get confused. I'm a bad DM. If Hangar dies... Oh, no, he didn't die. Well, okay. You'd think there'd be something that says, hey, after you win the battle with the bear camp, like, what happens?
Our
Did that
destinies
work?
are...
What was that for? To see if you get laid?
No, I was trying out the tower. I moved it. I want to make sure it's
Oh, yeah, I did. You rolled a persuasion check.
Yeah, well, that was to set on his face.
Okay. You failed with a 22 because I don't want to do it.
Oh, no, I sat somewhere else. I thought his nose felt big.
Okay, after you guys clear out the camp, these guys find a bunch of skins, bear skins and stuff that the guys that came with you that belong to them. So they hoist them. You know, they take them back to bring them back after they decimate everybody, killed everybody.
You know, for being called the Bear Tribe, they kind of died quickly.
They did.
We bad.
Okay, so wow. Okay, so let me show you something. I didn't think I was gonna have to show it to you, but
Ah! We need this map anymore.
you need this one that I just sent you. The other ones you can close.
Gotcha.
So that is Evermelt. And
Is that the place we're banned?
you guys were, the Bear Tribe camp is where you were fighting just now. And the elk guys that tell you, you know, as a DM, I'm not sure I'm supposed to show you this whole map, but it's the only map to show you. But I guess I could have shaded it. But they tell you that they basically explain to you that, you know, there's this pool, and then it goes down a chute to a tunnel that goes into this huge cave where there's a dragon's lair in there. And they tell you if you dare go in there, you know, good luck to you. And they take their stuff and they start heading back to their camp.
The hell?
So where's the ice switch?
They don't know where she is. They just know that they can stop her if. Hold on a second. Hold on just a second. The only reason I don't have an answer for you is because I don't know. So now I'm going to look it up. Yeah, they should have been able to tell you about her. I guess that's going to be in the encounter guide, or the campaign guide, I mean. Campaign guide. Reference manual. Which? Tower of the Ice Witch. Oh, wow. Ah, yes. She's in there. She's with the dragon in the dragon's lair. The Ice Witch is in there.
That bitch.
Ah, shit. So we have to fight them both.
So, at this point, I think since you've completed the encounter, it would be a smart idea to level up your characters
Sounds good to me.
to level 3, and I
Yeah,
will give you guys a long rest. Say that you can even take over the bear camp and rest here for no problem. So yeah, go ahead and level all your characters up to level 3. And if you want to put in the number for your experience points on your character sheet for level 4, just so that you have it, it's 2,700. And while you guys are leveling up, I'm going to take a little break. Just go to the bathroom and grab a drink, and I'll be right back.
Sounds good.
Okay, guys, I'm back.
Welcome back.
So let's see. Rogue 3, Monk 3, Sorcerer 3, and we're waiting on Warlock.
Sorry, getting there. I had to fumble with Shadow Arts.
No problem. I will. You can take your time, as a matter of fact, because what the hell? I gotta find out what we do next. Still have a half hour.
Yeah, it didn't add some new spell slots for Vala, and it also doesn't show her sorcery font.
Sorcery points is something that you have to make. I'll do that for you. She has three first level and 1 second level slots. Isn't that right?
No, it should be 4 firsts and 2 seconds.
Really?
That's on page 100.
Third level, spells known for, first 4, second 2. Yeah, that's weird. Okay. I wonder why it's not... Something got screwed up along the way that we were building the character, that we did it wrong. Because I can assure you that Fantasy Grounds doesn't do it. It's always user error. So when we were building your character, I told you to do something wrong or something. So I can fix the
No,
slots.
I did something wrong. I put 2 spells in second level. I'm only supposed to have 1, so delete Scorching Ray.
No, but the spell slots are nothing that it when you drag your class in, it calculates that. And so we did something wrong along the way somewhere. So no problem. I can still fix it. 4, 2. Four. Okay. Now, what was I looking up before that? Oh, yeah, I was looking up what we're doing. Um,
You need to get Vala's sorcery font. She's supposed to have 3 sorcery points.
oh, right, that's what I was doing. Okay. Abilities, sorcery points. What is that under? Sorcerer's Origin? No. Sorcery points. Font of Magic. Okay. Okay, so what we do, Mike, is I'm just on your Actions tab. I'm just going to make a power called Sorcery Points. And we'll just make a counter for it. And so I'll do that real quick.
Okay, I see it.
And I'm just going to make sure that I have it right. At level 3, you have how many? 3?
Yeah.
Okay, and it's long rest is when you get them back. Okay, so there's a counter there for 3, and then when you tick them off, as soon as you tick off 3, it'll take it out so you don't see them anymore. And then
Okay.
on a long rest, it'll put them back for you. So it doesn't do anything, it's just a counter for you to keep track.
Okay.
And then you know what to do with them as far as like using them for spells or whatever.
Yeah, spells and the meta magic feats.
Right.
Now, Hawkeye got his rogue 3, and I wanted him to be the arcane type rogue. That tab gave me a box to click, but I didn't see it anywhere.
Oh, what does the arcane rogue get? I mean, in other words, does it give you anything at 3rd level that's a special thing?
Yeah, I got 3 cantrips and 2 first level spells.
And this is called the which rogue? The assassin or the arcane trickster or the thief?
The arcane trickster. Page 98.
Yeah, no, telling me the page doesn't do anything because I'm looking at the electronic version, which doesn't have page numbers, but I found it. Arcane Trickster. Some rogues enhance their blah blah blah. You get spell casting. Did you checked the box, or when you checked the box, or when you clicked the check mark, did you check one of the items before you clicked the check mark? You might not have done that.
Yeah, I thought I clicked arcane trickster.
Because it doesn't seem to have applied it to you, but that's okay because I can just do it now. So spell casting. Mage hand. Going. Okay, so you have those on your sheet now.
I'm not seeing it.
This is Hawk, right?
Right.
So go to your abilities tab, the 3rd tab on the character sheet. And the second one listed under features is Arcane Trickster. And then down below that a little bit is Mage Hand Legerdemain, and Spellcasting is second from last.
Okay, yeah, I see that.
So now they're all there, and then you learn 3 cantrips, Mage Hand and 2 other cantrips.
Yeah,
And
where
then
do I put those?
you go to the spell list in the player's handbook, and you find them, and you drag them onto your actions tab, where sneak attack is and all your weapons are. And it'll build the spell list for you. And actually, if you click on that Arcane Tricksters link in the chat there, that brings up the list of Arcane Trickster spells. Okay, so I gotta keep closing. I gotta keep not closing the fucking window I'm looking in. Miles of black ice. Getting here. Dwarven Valley. The fuck was that other place called? Oh my god, there's so much fucking information here that I haven't shared with these guys because I just didn't read the thing. I thought I was gonna walk through it and play it like I did Lost Mine of Phandelver. Fucking A. Okay, we did the Bear Tribe. Now we're gonna go to the cavern. Alright, we'll just do that.
Um, is everybody still here?
Oh yeah. I'm setting
Yeah,
stuff up,
I'm
waiting for you guys to finish up.
As a part of our long rest, if you'll allow it, because I've turned level 3 and I got my Pact boon, as a part of our long rest, I'd like to perform a ritual to summon a familiar.
I fucking hate familiars. Okay.
And I'd like. Let's see. And I would like the familiar to be a poisonous snake.
Okay.
What do I have to do in order to get all that set up?
I'll do it for you. I'll give it to you.
Okay, thank you.
Which character is that?
Ashara.
Okay, so I have shared the poisonous snake stat block with you. And
Okay,
so
cool.
take that shield in that block and drag it down to one of your hotkeys and let me know when you've done that.
All right, I've done it.
Okay, so test to make sure you can still get it.
Yep, we're good.
Okay. And what did I do? I closed everything before I forgot to put it in the combat tracker. So I'll do that. Do you have a name for your poisonous snake?
I'll call her Lucy. Lucy Lou.
Okay.
I think I got Hawk set up.
Okay. As a matter of fact, when you guys are ready with your characters, just check the box in the chat.
Oh my god. Get off of my computer. Thank you. Oh, okay. I already did that. Very cool.
Motherfucker, not again with this grid shit. Why don't they put the grids in? Okay, so you guys are all ready. I'm pretty much just about ready too. I'm showing you a map with a cave, and I'll tell you why. You guys, I'm assuming, decided to proceed toward the dragon and the witch.
Oh yeah.
And so,
Hoping we don't die.
going into that, there was a map I showed you that had the, I can't find it again, but it had like a couple chambers on the way to the big dragon's lair. So as you guys are progressing from the bear camp, having rested and got all repaired and
You got a
everything,
long rest.
you did have a long rest. Yep, already applied it. So What's his name? Honey Boo Boo, whatever his name was, he left. He went back with the bear tribe.
Oh
And
shit.
wished you good luck on your way. But he had to go back with his people. And so you guys proceed to Winterfall Cavern. And the Elk Tribe prisoners were brought to the Winterfall Cavern as an offer to the sacrifice to the Ice Witch. And let's see. You know that the prisoners are in here somewhere, and you're hoping that you can find them and send them out. But you know there's people in here, guarding them. You're not going to have an easy time of just walking in and freeing the prisoners, but they're in here somewhere. So what do you guys want to do?
Actually, I screwed up. I like to change one of my first level spells from minor illusion to light since I can't see in the dark.
Okay, that's on Hawk.
Hawk. Yeah.
Okay, I took minor illusion off, so you can just put light in there. And then you'll have that. Okay, and so what do you guys want to do?
Is it dark?
Yeah, it's dark.
I'll cast light spell.
Okay, you can do that, so you can see enough.
Bella's going to move over beside Hawk and look down the corridor.
Okay.
Straight down.
Oh yeah, I'll show you south in a second here. Trying to take my pills. Yeah, you guys can see. Down there.
I don't see anybody, huh?
I don't see anybody.
Which way to go?
Oh my
You
God!
want to go
There's
south or?
down. There's right. Who knows what's happening? You can tell over to the east that there is a little place that goes south of little. You can see there's a little niche there.
Yeah, Hawk will move over there.
Okay.
All right. Well, let's follow Hawk.
All right. So you guys can see kind of over there a little bit.
When When we get into battle, are you the one who rolls the initiative for the snake familiar?
Yeah. Or,
Okay.
well, I mean, you can roll it. It's just his dex roll, or, his, whatever his dex check is. So Hawk can see down there, and it appears to be clear. No prisoners, no monsters, no bad guys.
Okay.
I'm assuming that you guys are walking and that you're trying to be quiet.
Yep.
Or are you stomp-hompling in here like nobody's business?
Why don't we all roll stealth checks if you don't mind?
Well, if you're trying to be stealthy, that's a different. If you're just walking around trying to be quiet, that's one thing. But if you're actually trying to be stealthy, you probably, I mean, at this point you don't need to really.
Yeah, let's move down this hall and
When
see
you
what's
get to an
there.
area where I think you need to be quiet and I want to make sure that you don't get caught by being too noisy, I will ask you to make stealth checks.
Okay, cool.
Because the one thing is, like if I start asking for stealth check, that kind of gives away that you're close. So I don't really want to do that. So now I'm going to say if you want to remain stealthily, any movement you make at this point requires a stealth check.
Okay.
And also have everyone at this point do a perception as well.
Well, what do you think, Hawk and Vala? Do you want to try to go stealthily through this area?
I kind of like the way we're going now.
So everyone do a perception check. I just have Ashara. I need 3 more. Okay, and Bihan definitely hears voices. Can't hear what they're saying, but maybe kind of even some groaning sounds and whatever coming from what you believe from where you're standing now to be that away.
I see.
What do we?
Okay.
The way the arrow's pointing. I drew a blue arrow on the map.
Well, at this point,
Okay.
being the kind of person that Bihan is, even if the party in general doesn't want to stealth, he's gonna stealth.
Okay, so you can roll stealth if you want to move forward and try to look around the corner or something. And show me where you want to go and what you want to do.
I want to move right around here and peek around both corners if I can.
Is that where you want it to be? Because you had moved yourself to between squares.
Yeah, that's where I wanted to be. Sorry.
Okay, so you want to peek around the corner? No
Yeah.
problem. So you peek around the corner, and you might be able to see kind of down in there. But you don't have a light source. You actually can't see any of that. It's completely dark.
Oh, I see. Okay.
But there is a flickering dim light over in that area. You can't see the source of the light, but you can tell there's like a little light there. So you can kind of see what I showed you on the map. But you do see that there are people huddled in there. And you get the sense that it's the prisoners. And your cohorts
Then
are not being stealthy, and they're coming up behind you, like ruining your whole stealth.
I'm doing stealth rolls.
Oh, well, you didn't tell me. Yeah, anything I don't acknowledge to you, Mike, it doesn't really count because I didn't see that you were doing that. And usually you don't do rolls till I ask for them. But I'll go ahead and say that you guys didn't. No, I said every time you move, it's going to be a stealth roll. But if I don't, just rolling it, while I'm talking to somebody else and you're just rolling dice over there, I don't really know that you're doing that. So it's not, I can't count it. It's like if we were at your house and I rolled a die on the table, but you weren't looking and you said it didn't count, I'd have to re-roll it. It's kind of the same thing. I don't notice it. It has to be brought to my attention for me to notice it. So in this case, I'm just going to go ahead and say that you guys all made it up there, no problem. You didn't. Oh wait, I forgot to show you this part, which is just the wall. But you guys didn't trip. You didn't be noisy or anything like that. So you guys can take it from where you are, all quiet.
Alrighty. He's gonna roll. I'm gonna roll another stealth check and try and advance, like feeling my way along the walls, see if I can get a closer look without it giving myself off.
Okay. So you're able to go up there. And definitely in the south, you see people huddled there, like prisoners. Is Vala making a stealth check or she's not?
She is.
Okay, go ahead. Okay, Vala trips and falls on her face. Right about here. And makes a loud thud. And everyone can roll initiative.
Okay.
And the snake doesn't really, it's not a combatant, right? It's just a familiar, so it doesn't really do anything.
Well, I can use it to cast on-touch spells.
Oh yeah, okay, that's fine. Okay, so Bihan, you're actually first. You don't see any enemy combatants. You just see prisoners down here.
Okay.
But you can hear the grumblings of, "Oh, what was that? Who made that noise? Let's go check that out." That kind of stuff. So
Can I roll a perception check to see if I know where they're coming from?
yes.
Okay.
You know that the voices are coming. Whoops. Can you see that whole arrow? Or do you just
Yeah.
see the part that goes into the shade?
No, I see the whole thing.
Okay, I just want, and first of all, I drew it wrong. I should have drawn it straight. It's coming from the north, around the corner.
Okay. Then he's gonna stay there, and he's gonna ready an action to try and attack anybody who walks around the corner.
Okay. And I'm assuming your familiar is with you.
Yeah, my familiar's with Ashara.
Okay. Oh, it's with the Shara. Right. Okay. So you're readying in action. Okay. And is that it? Okay, Vala.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go there and take a look and see what I see.
Okay. You see that?
Look down that way.
Down that hallway is nothing. It just goes for a long way. And I'm going to say that you
Then move up
actually
there and
you
stop.
actually only made it to here for your full movement because you had to stand up from tripping. So with 30 you can get to there, but you still have 30 more if you want to move around some more.
Oh, I thought you were just joking.
No, you literally rolled a 1 and you tripped and fell on your face. On your stealth roll, you rolled a 1. So that was bad. So when I said she tripped and fell and hit the ground with a thud, causing these other people to go, "Who was that? What's there?" That was not a joke.
Ah, I thought you were joking.
No, see, you don't know anything about sarcasm, but Sheldon does.
I thought you were being a colorful, descriptive GM.
I was. You tripped and you fell and you made a thud and it caused people to go, "Who, what, where, when, why, and who was that?" I thought that was descriptive, but it wasn't a joke. So back to where we were. You still have 30 more movement if you want to dash.
When I think about this, you've messed up my whole routine. Well, I had all planned out now.
Well, what did you want to do?
Well, I wanted to get up and look down that long way, which I did, and then I thought I had some movement left, so that I was going to move there, but I wasn't going to go if I didn't have that much movement. I guess maybe back to here and stopped.
Okay, that's fine. You can do that.
And it's already a spell. If I see anything, I'll shoot him with a firebolt.
Oh, I see. Okay, well you can't. Yeah, you've double moved, so you can't ready an action.
Well, now you got me messed up now.
Okay,
Why
let's.
don't we start this all over again?
Okay, you were here. You stood up. That's 15 feet. Then you went to here. That's 30 feet. Now you double move to
Okay.
40, and then you
Now
can't.
back up.
Right here.
No, go all the way back to the start.
Okay.
Okay, now pretend I'm starting over and I know that I have to stand up.
Okay, so you stand up.
That's 15 feet.
Right.
So I'll move to there and look both directions.
Yeah, except for that I've already responded to you coming to the south and looking down the long hall. So that's not really
I'll
fair to
forget
do
that.
that. You'll forget that.
I'll
Okay, Mike. I'll say you can do that. That's fine. I just want to move on. That's fine.
And then I'll prepare a firebolt to see.
So you should know that in the future, if I ask you for a roll and I give you a description about something, if I say, oh look, there's an adult red dragon. If I don't say I'm joking, then there's an adult red dragon there. So you have to kind of take me at my word unless I say I'm joking.
Well, you could have said I fallen, not I fall on my face or I fall on my ass or something like that. If I say you tripped and fell, that would be good. Say you fall on your ace, and I think you're joking.
Okay,
Well,
well
we're good now.
I'm not joking when I say
Let's move on.
Yeah, okay, go ahead.
So I'll take a ready to action and shoot anything I see with a firebolt except for the monk.
Okay.
The monk appreciates this.
You sure you don't want to reword that, Mike?
Do what?
I say, are you sure you don't want to reword it? Let me say back to you what you said to me. I take
I'll
a
shoot
red.
anything I see coming in my direction from the west except the monk. If the monk's fleeing, I won't shoot him.
Okay, from the west. Okay. All right, and pass your turn if you're done. And if you do, it'll be Hawk's turn.
Now, when you sneak, is there any movement restrictions?
If you're trying to be stealthy, it's half movement.
Is this cavern tall enough for me to fly in?
It's probably 20 feet tall.
That sounds like a yes. Okay.
Hmm.
Well, he'll fly to there and take a look around before he continues moving.
Okay.
Psst, bird, there's somebody nearby. I don't know if I can
And
do that.
does the bird have a source of sight?
Light spell?
Oh, he's got the light spell. Okay.
He's not being stealthy, it's flap, flap, flap.
Right. I got you. I'm just trying to see. It's not who you can see; it's who can see you at this point. So I'm just trying to see here. Let's do.
Unless they got a bag over their head, they're going to see me.
Okay, a javelin just whizzed by you and tinked into the cave wall. Did not hit you. And this happens again. Let's see if this one hits you. Oh my god. Okay, you guys don't know this, but the first guy rolled a 1, and the second guy rolled a 1 as well. They both rolled 1s. However, the second guy had a biff on his. My fucking god, he
That's
takes
fantastic.
the damage. The guy hit himself with a spear. Unbelievable. You guys can't
Drops
even.
it on his foot or something.
Yeah, he just fucking amazing. Okay, so now I'll show you, Mike. Your guy can see a little bit of what's happening here, maybe. So you probably can't quite see, but the spears came from that direction. The spears came. Okay,
I'll
well
keep moving.
you're just gonna move out. Okay. So you move out there, now you'll be able to see the whole goddamn. And once you move out there, you see these 3 guys, and the other guy who's ready to action was happening is going to take his.
Interesting.
If I can find it. Oh, right. Okay, so stand by a second. This should be interesting. A sword appears behind the bird.
Ah, shit.
And just have to remember it's Hawk's turn because I have no choice but to pass it to that guy for just a second. And the sword attacks the bird and hits the bird and does this damage, but it is still the bird's turn. So what else do you want to do?
Let me see how far I move. I move 35. I still got 15 feet of movement. Go right there and land.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cast my new Thunderwave spell.
Bam. So you're going to get the 2 on the right or the 2 on the left?
Those two.
Okay. Fire away. They both succeeded. So you'll do half damage and not move them.
I'm not seeing a damage button there.
Should be. Should be right under the cast button. There, under Thunderwave, it says cast, attack, save, and then right below that, there's a damage button that says 2d8 thunder. Just hit that button.
Oh, my thing window was too small.
Oh, yeah, you can scroll down on it. Okay, so they take their damage. And I believe it's going to be Lucy Lou's turn.
Okay, now I get a cunning action. I can do a dash as a bonus action.
Oh, okay.
So I'll do that.
Okay.
I'll go to there.
All right. Please take Vala's ready to action for, I quote, anyone coming from the west that is not the monk. You may fire when ready.
Shit.
I gave him a chance to reward it twice, and he did. He never used the word enemy. He always said anybody except the monk. So please take a ready to action.
Point?
Huh?
So what's your point?
My point is that Vala is now going to attack Hawk.
Okay.
That hadn't even occurred to me. I didn't even think about that.
Okay, well it wasn't targeted, so let's see if that hit. Nope, that's a miss. All right, good job. Anything else on Hawk's turn?
I don't think so.
Okay, Lucy Lou. What does Lucy Lou do?
Lucy Lou's going to slither around. It's 20 feet. It's 25.
You can Ashara can probably make certain assumptions about what's beyond, since Hawk came running back and there's combat action. You can't see over there, but you can make certain assumptions about what's there.
Okay, how does that apply to Lucy Lou?
I'm just saying, like, where the battle is all I'm really saying.
Ah, okay. And she's gonna ready a bite for anybody who walks around the corner, seeing as though if she were to use her dash action, that would put her in serious danger.
Okay, once again, you said ready a bite for anybody that walks around the corner. Do you want a chance to rephrase that?
Yes, yeah, thank you. She's gonna ready her action. She's gonna ready a bite for anyone who looks aggressive to any of the members of our party, including her.
Okay. Anything else for Lucy?
No, I think that's it.
Okay, so this guy is going to come down and can only at this point see Vala. And he is very too far away to not take disadvantage, but he has no interest in moving forward, so he will take disadvantage on his javelin throw. And he rolled a 20 and a 2. That's a miss. This guy is going to come down here and do the same thing, and he is still not close enough. And has no interest in getting closer. And he rolls a 20 and a 13, and that is also a miss. 2 wasted crits. Okay, Ashara.
Alright. Shara's gonna come down. To there. She's gonna target that guy. And she's going to cast Hex on him.
Okay.
Which is first level spell. And then she's going to what's it called? Then she's gonna try and hit him with an Eldritch Blast.
Okay. And you do.
Awesome. Take that.
And that hex is deadly, man.
Right?
Extra
That's fucking
damage.
awesome.
All right. So you kill that dude.
Awesome.
And this
Okay.
dude is going to come over here and move his sword over to attack you. That is a bonus action. The sword hits and does 1 plus its thing. And now it is going to come to here. Do Ray of Frost and crit on Ashara.
Shit.
The damage is done. Wow, 4. But the armor ding effect takes place on the crit table. And your AC is reduced by 2 for the remainder of the encounter. Do you have armor?
I believe she has light armor on.
Okay, so then we will just apply a -2 to your AC, which I have already here. Okay, I put it in it's automatic. You don't have to do anything about it. And we'll take it off after the encounter. And he does that. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And he'll go there.
Oh. I know it already happened. He hit me with Ray of Frost, right?
Yeah.
So I'd like to, as a reaction, I'd like to cast Hellish Rebuke.
Okay.
And it's on the shaman, right?
It is, yeah.
Okay.
And he succeeded.
Okay. That means that he takes half damage, right?
So I think just roll the damage and it should do it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Holy balls.
it gave him it gave him 11 because you rolled 23. Is that that's a reaction spell, one-time use only, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that was a good use of that. Holy balls is correct. And you actually got your hex damage as well. That's why you got a 23.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Okay, that is the end of the round. I tend to want to freeze it here because we're way over time, except for that we might as well just finish it up if you guys are good with that.
Yeah, let's just finish the fight.
Okay.
Agreed.
So it is B Han.
All right. He's gonna have to take reduced movement to move through Ashara, right?
It's just difficult terrain to go through, so it's 10 to go through her. But that sword is incorporeal. You can move beyond that without a problem.
Okay. Just gonna move there.
Okay, so that's 25 to get there.
and attack him with his quarterstaff.
And that's a hit.
Awesome.
He's
And
critical.
then he's going to use his bonus action to hit him with the unarmed strike.
And that's a hit as well.
Awesome.
Bye-bye, Shaman. Damn it.
Haha.
He had spells. He's dead now.
And then pass my turn.
And now it is Vara. Oh, by the way, this sword goes away.
Okay, she'll move there.
Okay, that's 35 to get there. Is that what you want to do?
No, move her back 5. I was going by the scale on the thing.
Right, but it's you have to remember it's difficult terrain to go through a person, and the scale doesn't account for that.
Why not?
Because it doesn't know where the tokens are. It knows where your token is.
Dumbass program.
Yeah, it's real dumb.
Okay, I got that guy targeted. I gotta shoot a firebolt at him, and I'm gonna use my inspiration to get advantage.
Excellent. Yeah, you guys might as well. It's the end of the session. You guys might as well blow your inspiration on all your next things. And it's a good thing because you hit, but your other roll was a 1. It would have missed. So you can do damage to him. Boom. Light damage.
Better than nothing.
Okay. And mark off your inspiration, and it'll be Hawk's turn.
Well, Hawk will fly up to there.
Okay.
And he'll use his inspiration for his rapier attack and also attack with a dagger.
Okie dokie. He hit with his rapier.
Okay, I got a question now. By the book, it says when I have advantage, I do my sneak attack. But I don't know if the book considers inspiration advantage.
Um,
That was a dagger attack.
let me look at something real quick, because that is a good question. That is a damn good question. Okay, sneak attack. Once per turn, you can deal.
Dagger.
If you have advantage on the attack roll, well, by definition, you have advantage on the attack roll. So yeah, you can do your sneak attack. Well, you don't even need to do the other damage because he's fucking dead.
Nicely done.
All right, so mark off your inspiration on Vala and well, I guess it doesn't matter because you'll get it back when we start next time, anyways. You can just leave it. Okay, so you guys completed this encounter. I have a guest coming in town. We will be playing next Wednesday, but I won't have that much of a chance to read. So on any off time I do get, on any 10 or 15 or 20 minutes I can get spare between now and then, I will do my best to read up some stuff so that I'm not so unprepared next time, because that really kind of overwhelmed me. So hopefully I'll be better prepared, and I'm not sure, but I think the next place is to go to the Dragon and the Witch. Hello. But I'll recap what we did here next time we play, because I got to get to bed. But you guys are obviously able to save the prisoners, and you can escort them out, show them the way back to where their people are, and save them and everything. So you guys will get XP for this.
Okay.
And there is no treasure here. But you get... Holy moly.
Did we just level again?
No. You're not even halfway. Well, actually, you are halfway.
Oh.
You're over halfway. But that was 1,600 for that whole thing, and so divided by 4, y'all got 400. So it's getting tougher. All right, guys.
I forgot where you put Hawk spill slots. I need to check off